Good morning, beautiful people. Cold Front Mafia, how are you on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday, April 16th? And we are 1 week exactly away from the 2026 NFL Draft, and I could not be more excited. We have a bunch to go over today. First things first, as you can see by the thumbnail here in the description of this video, I have to tell you that it appears to me that the signs are out there that Cold Front Mafia, we may just be right with who the Buffalo Bills will be going after with their first pick of this upcoming draft. In what position? Maybe not which person, which body, which player, but the position as it stands. I will tell you that Deone Walker, last year was put into some positions where I also feel that he was not necessarily suited the best to be. Deone Walker is an enormous, enormous individual. He stands at 6'7", 331 pounds as of last year, and he was asked to play a lot of over-the-center nose tackle or, a one-tech on the shoulder in either direction of the center. That said, I don't think personally that's exactly where he was best suited. He's 331 pounds as of last year, but it wasn't all, and it's not all because he's an enormous individual in terms of width. Being 6'7" in that kind of frame, it's not that hard for a larger human being to get up to 330 pounds. Now, if he was 6'2", 330, it'd be a little bit of a different story. Deone Walker was asked to play more nose tackle than I think that he actually should play. I think his best attributes or characteristics on the football field are actually playing more of a pass situation, get after the quarterback, swap balls down because of his size in terms of his height. And he wasn't, and he's not your prototypical nose tackle, stuff the middle, stop the run, eat up space type of NT. But because the Bills lacked the bodies for that position, they asked him to play a lot more of that. Now, their base defense was more of a 4-3 with Sean McDermott and Bobby Babich. The change to a 3-4 defense will ultimately skew that up a bit for sure. However, I want to show you what Deone Walker looked like. Here's Deone Walker last year. You can see on the right-hand side of this screen, he's a big boy. Midsection is not necessarily ripped up, chiseled up. Okay, we understand that. That's not a problem. I'm not knocking him. It is what it is. Here's Deone Walker now, however. There's a photo from him in his beginning season workout. Take a look at the difference between Deone Walker last year and Deone Walker now. This came out, and kudos to Rev on X for posting this photo. I don't know where exactly it came from, honestly, but we're giving him the credit. Rev on X, follow him if you have not yet. Here's the difference. Look at Deone Walker. Look at the slim Deone Walker. I don't know exactly how much weight he's lost. They haven't told us. His new numbers have not come out, I don't believe, at least on the depth chart. But he does not look like this. Okay, the difference is glaring. There's Deone Walker last year during the season. Here's Deone Walker now, completely different. So what is this telling me? Anyway, let's get right to it. I do not feel that this gentleman who has lost weight and slimmed up will be the over the center nose tackle rough run stopping specimen that a 3-4 kind of requires for the Buffalo Bills and Jim Leonhard. I'm not upset by it. I think it's great. I think Deone Walker can now be put into a position to where he's going to flourish even more. He had a phenomenal rookie season, if you ask me, but he can flourish even more at more of the 3-tech tackle position versus a nose tackle. So this where are we going here? To me, Deone Walker will no longer be asked to play nose tackle. Therefore, the Buffalo Bills, in my opinion, have just told us, well, they haven't told us, this kind of leaked or whatever. The Buffalo Bills should be and will be going after a nose tackle earlier than maybe suspected up until, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, maybe. I have lately been a big proponent here of Kayden McDonald from Ohio State. And I know I've kind of gotten some shit for it. I've also had some people, some of you that are in the same camp as me and that think that that is the move that the Buffalo Bills should make, whether it be 26 or trading back and trying to get an early second-round pick along with an early third-round pick, or if they get real lucky, a late second-round pick as well for that 26 pick. However, there's multiple bodies, there's multiple people that can fill that nose tackle role. It doesn't have to be Kayden McDonald. It can be Lee Hunter. It can be the big citrus. All right, you can go even further back a little bit and get after Corleone, or go even further, and you're talking about the Keenans of the world. However, all I'm saying is, with Deone Walker slimming down like he has shown here, this is proof. I just simply don't see him playing the nose tackle position and being asked to play that position with any kind of consistency, at least. Will he slide in and out? Yeah, I'm sure he will. But I do not think the consistency of him playing in that position with his new body type is going to be what we see out of the Buffalo Bills. And because of that, and because of the 3-4 defense, I don't see a way that they cannot go after a solidified nose tackle relatively early on in the draft. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. If I'm going to be honest with you, I think this is where the Buffalo Bills are now showing us that they're going. Clearly, Deone Walker has had however many conversations with Joe Brady, Jim Leonard, the coaching staff, and the front office about his new body style, his new body type. They don't, these conversations happen amongst the locker room before someone completely transforms his body type, because that's going to change the way that he plays football. It's going to change the positions that he gets put in. So there's no way to me that this happens without the plan to have him play in a different spot than he did last year. So I'm pretty excited, and quite frankly, I think that just shows that what we've been talking about here over the last couple of weeks is probably real, and it will most likely come to fruition come this draft next week, or some kind of trade. Is Dexter Lawrence still an opportunity? Maybe. Is DJ Reader still an opportunity? Maybe. There's going to have to be some draft capital given up for that, no doubt. But this body type right here is not conducive of a nose tackle, run stopper, over the center, or one tech with any style or any type of consistency. Before we get going here, I want to appreciate or send my appreciation to everybody. We are slowly but surely climbing up with follower and subscriber count, and we're getting close to that number of giving away a free jersey. So I really appreciate all the support up into this moment in time. Please, if you have not, follow along, subscribe, like the video, share the video, tell all your friends and family to come over to Cold Front Mafia. We also need just a couple of spots for Cold Front Buffalo Chat fantasy football that we're doing this year. So if you have not and you would like to play, please send me an email immediately. coldfrontbuffalo@gmail.com. Pretty simple. Send me an email, say you want to play, and we will get you into fantasy football for the 26-27 season. We're going to have a really good time over there as well. But again, I think we were at 325 or so subscribers before we started here, and we need to get to 500 to give away a free jersey of your choice, random subscriber, and you will be getting a jersey of any new addition to the Buffalo Bills roster and or depth chart for this year. Up to you. We buy it, we ship it, you get it, and we love each other. So I want to know what you have to think, but that's going to be the biggest topic of the day. And then when we get into it a little bit later on, we're going to do another, I think we should do another mock draft. Maybe not the full 7 rounds, maybe a 4-rounder, and really get into number 5.0 for us. So we're going to do that together here in a little bit, but I want to just speak about a couple of things prior to that. So let's get into some of the comments. Appreciate everybody hanging around today. Again, 1 week, and I'm getting excited because it's been a little lag, right? It's been a little slow here in the last week, 10, 14 days or so. Not too much going on, with the exception of Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini. However, it's game time now. 1 week to the NFL football draft. Could not be more excited. So let's see what we're doing here. Drewski says, what's the source for the confirmed nose tackle first-round pick? No. Sorry, Drewski. Please don't take this as I'm confirming anything. I'm not. I'm posing the question because of the body transformation, that a photo that has come out of Deone Walker in the weight room here just recently looks to me as if he's lost damn near 20, 30 pounds. I could be wrong. He's wearing a T-shirt in the weight room. He's nothing like he was last year. He was 331 listed last year. I peg him now at 6'7", 310 maybe, based on this photo that we have up here on YouTube. So if that's the case, all I'm saying is Deone Walker will no longer be playing the middle of the defensive line with any type of consistency. He's going to do what he does best, which is rush the quarterback, swat down balls on the line. Yes, he'll make some plays behind the line of scrimmage, but he's not going to be the prototypical nose tackle. Therefore, with a 3-4 defense, there's no way that he slides out and you don't replace him. You have to have him, especially with the two outside linebackers playing on the edge out of Bradley Chubb and Greg Russo. 5 linemen. You got to have that middle guy. So I think this is very conducive of what they wanted him to do. What he has done, he'll probably continue to do, and I think that it's telling to where the Bills will be focusing based on him, because he's a big part of that defense. Let's call it what it is. John, appreciate you, though, Drewski. Long time no see, sir. Appreciate you, man. What are your thoughts on my Chiefs dominating your team in the playoffs? Not going to happen, John Harris. Or John Harms, just not going to happen. So those are my thoughts. Thank you very much. Michael, go Bills, baby. CA Lion, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Let's continue here. Shannon says, what's new? Did I miss anything? He didn't miss anything. However, a photo was put out there of Deone Walker, as you heard, and I think it's very telling. What about TJ Sanders? Wouldn't he just be inserted as our nose tackle? I think he'll play more time inside, but I don't think TJ Sanders is the starting everyday nose tackle. I don't think that's him. I think he's more of a tackle, not nose tackle, like a 3 guy as well. And he was asked to play more outside, almost edge, more than he should have. But I still think he's a 3, maybe close to a 5 guy, but certainly not an every down nose tackle either, in my opinion. Anthony, appreciate the follow, Anthony. Thank you so much. Go Bills and Sabres. Check out my impressions on my profile. Yes, will do, Sean. Go Sabres, baby. Appreciate the follow. Legalize Guam. Thank you so much. Dan says, guys, did you know Jesus on his way? Okay. We don't do politics or religion in here, just so you know. I'm with you, but I'm just saying we don't want to get into that. Ice says, let's go 49ers. Do you not like Tyson from ASU? No, I do. I really do. I think he's a great wide receiver. He's got some injury concerns. I think that there's a chance that he actually falls deeper than what most would think, at least from a few weeks ago. His stock is falling a little bit. And I'm not even saying that they're going to go first round. I still think that they might even trade back, but then they can get a legitimate nose tackle, even in early to mid second, wherever it is that they get their first pick. Time Traveler, Bills are set up well to move up or down or best. Yeah, they are in a pretty decent spot. I mean, 26 is not necessarily the best pick to have rolling into a draft, but there is certainly opportunities for them to gain additional draft pick, which is really what I think they'll end up doing, giving that pick away and trading back. I feel like we need to address offensive side of the ball for once in a draft, CA says. What do they do, though, you know? What do they address? Do they address the wide receiver? Other than that, I mean, where do they go offensively? I don't really know that there's much that they can go after offensively when they still have massive, my opinion, massive holes on the defensive side of the ball. Good morning, brother. What's up, Carl? What's up, baby? Love the hat. Hey, man, appreciate you. Tommy from Mafia Sports Report thinks that he may have a better hat collection than me, and I said absolutely freaking not. We'll let YouTube and TikTok decide we're going to have some kind of hat off. I don't know how or how it looks, but we're going to do that together. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm a hat freak, and I think I win that one. Coach, what's up, baby? Kiwi, what's going on? Sean, you'll love my impression of Dennis Leary. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll take a look. Coach, I was at the hockey game last night. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Now, can someone please, this is not a hockey channel, of course, but I'm not a huge hockey guy. But I got to tell you that the playoff seeding for hockey is the dumbest thing that I've ever seen. How do the 7 and 8 seed play in the first round of the playoffs? Can someone explain it to me? I think 1's playing 5 or 6 maybe, but 7 is playing 8. How is that reasonable? What is the benefit to getting a 1 or 2 seed? Bills want Simpson to fall and then hope a team drafts back into the first like the Giants with Dart. Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly. He falls to 26, and then somebody gives up the world that needs him. I'm with you. I hope that happens too, to be honest with you. That'd be great. Yeah, I need to go back to the old format. It's crazy now. I don't get it, Coach Kiwi. Like, just doesn't make any sense. Time traveler, I'm with you. Like, what's the benefit? Tell me the benefit of getting a 1 or 2 seed when 7 and 8 get to play each other. How the flip is the 8 seed playing only the 7 seed? I don't know. Doesn't make any sense, but hey, it is what it is. YouTube, shout out West Texas. Stephen DeLeon in the building. Marcus Warren, salute to the cold front. Appreciate you. Yes, thank you. Good morning. What's good, Ike? Hey, what's good, Ike? How are you, man? Been a while. Are you talking drafting a nose with a 26 pick? Potentially. I still think Kayden McDonald is that big of a game wrecker. I know maybe it's a little hot of a take, but I think Kayden McDonald, if available, unless you're going to get really, really good compensation for giving away number 26, which is possible, which is certainly possible. I just don't think that you go away from him. Buffalo Bills should reconstruction more contracts. There's only really one to do that would make any sense, and that's Deone Dawkins, and I do think that it'll happen at some point, Brian. I guess it's a matter of when. Weston says, believe in McMaster Bean, baby. What's good, Ike? Do you think they draft or trade back? If they draft, who do you think they draft? If they draft, I think it's Kayden McDonald, unless, yes, if Tyson does fall, maybe you have to take him, which I guess I would somewhat understand. But other than that, if Kayden's there, I think you go Kayden. B needs to trade for Dexter Lawrence because Dexter, Ed, Deone would be an elite defensive line. No question, Marcus. And that's kind of, that's where my mind is. That's where my head's at. You have Ed Oliver, Deone Walker. You can even throw in the Michael Hoyt and the TJ Sanders. Then you have Bradley Chubb and Groot. You probably want to get some help there. I don't know if they're going to re-sign AJ Epinesa again, or maybe they still go with an edge. I think you can get Caden Curry a little late out of, what is it? He's Ohio State too, isn't he? I think that would be a good late round pick. But with those 4 to 5 guys on the line, man, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Believe in McDermott Island. Oh, wait, I do, baby. I do. I'm in. Horror movie. What's going on, Coldfront? What's up, man? Made it on time for once. Hey, all good, man. I appreciate you being in here. What's good says, who do you think they draft with the 26? I personally feel that they will still most likely trade back. There's an enormous gap in between 26 and 91, which I don't think is reasonable unless you get an absolute beast, which not saying you can't, but to fill the gap there with additional picks, I think is very important. And I think that's probably where they will end up. Yeah, I don't know where Tommy is. Haven't seen him yet this morning, but we kind of just started. So hopefully he hops in. And we can schedule and figure out some time for this hat off. I guess we'll just all compile them together and we'll go one by one and, check mark here, check mark here. I don't know. Put a little scoreboard up. It'd be it'd be fun. Brian Webster says Buffalo Bills trade up. I guess that's a potential. That would be nuts in my opinion, if I'm being honest with you, because then you might not draft again to what? 140? That would be crazy. Coach says they need to go back to the old format. It's crazy now. I think he's talking about hockey. I'm all for reseeding every round. I don't like the NBA bracket. CA Line says They need to go to a 3-2-1 point system, 3 points for reg, win, 2 for overtime, and 1 for OT loss. Oh, okay. So OT loss. All right. Okay. I guess I can kind of understand it. I don't really know too much, I guess, to really go through my thoughts of how hockey should be graded with points. But okay, so you're getting 1 point for not losing in regulation. Okay. That would probably even things out a little bit, maybe. That's probably where you're going with that. Continue the mission. It says, yes, Dexter, get Dexter and wait till third round to pick. Woo! Man, that'd be crazy. Coach Q, I'm a huge football fan, but I have no idea who's coming out in the draft. So the kind of the synopsis of this draft prior or pre-draft is that you have a draft that's not very heavily loaded in the first half of the first round, and there seems to be a whole hell of a lot of value in day two, really. Your second and third round guys, there's a lot of value there. It's not sexy, skilled position loaded either. I mean, there's a good amount of wide receivers, but other than that, quarterback is really light. Running back is light. Tight end has got 1 or 2 explosives, not much. It's more defensive side of the football. A ton of edges, in my opinion, a good amount of linebackers, a couple of elite corners, but nothing, I guess, crazy. And then of course there's a decent chunk of safeties as well. It, again, in my opinion, it's more important positions, but not the flashy high paid positions, if you will. That's kind of the way that this draft is looking. Appreciate the follow, Space Donut. Thank you so much. Schwab, surprised no teams interested in Dexter. Yeah, well, he's huge money. Huge money. This shade black. You like this? Like this lid? Appreciate it, man. It's my favorite hat. If I got it at the stadium a few years ago. It's literally, I think this is my number one. I love this hat. I heard there's a lot of defense this year yet, but I haven't done it. No research. Yeah, a lot of defense. No Bones. Good morning, my friend. We're officially at 1 week getting pumped. Oh, baby, we are getting pumped. That is absolutely correct. No Bones. Horror movie. Do you have a favorite hat in your collection? This one. This is definitely my favorite hat. From the color to the style to the old school. I love the flat brims. We know I love the color underneath. This is definitely my favorite Bills hat for sure. I would hate to stay up late for a trade back, but I'm all for it. Yeah, man, we got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? We will be live, just so everybody knows, we will be live Thursday and Friday for the first 2 days of the draft. I cannot freaking wait. That said, Saturday we have opening day for Little League, big parade, and then my oldest, the team that I'm coaching, we have our first game. So Saturday we will not be live. Maybe we'll go live Saturday evening after, or the late night stuff. But first 2 days we're locked in. We are locked in, baby, and I am super thrilled and pumped up for that. Swin 73, trade a first for Dexter Lawrence, a proven commodity. Josh is going to be 30 years old. We need proven players now. I could not agree with you more with the proven players for now. We don't need developmental projects in my mind. We need proven people, but not complete old on the downturn. Joey Bosa. That's why I like the DJ Moore trade. And if you haven't, I think most of you did, but I did a film study on DJ Moore, which is out on the channel on YouTube. Please go take a look at that if you haven't yet. I think he's a solidified number one wide receiver and will give us everything that we've been lacking and we've been begging for years. I think he's going to make a very big impact and immediate. I really do. I think he fits the Bills' offense as well tremendously. So I'm super excited for DJ Moore. If you have not taken a look at that film study we did, the video is out. You can find that under videos, not lives, of course, but find that under videos. Take a peek. It's about 22 minutes, I think. No Bone says it's definitely more of a roster filler type of draft class, but a couple of game changers can still be found late. Right system can make the man, absolutely. And I think that's where drafting back most likely will fit in the best for Buffalo. But we're going to see, right? I think as much as any draft past pick 20, The question marks are bountiful. And I don't think anybody else freaking knows what's going to happen. And that's why it's so exciting. Like, I can't wait for it. Joey Donuts, you guys are in great shape. You got a wide receiver and the second best quarterback in the AFC East. Wow. Joey Donuts acting like he's giving a compliment. What a backhanded compliment. And Joey Donuts, I love you to death. Horrible, horrible back end of that statement. Horrible, Joey Donuts. Appreciate you. Horrible. By far the number one. Appreciate the roast, Joey. Thank you for the roast. By far the number one quarterback in the AFC East. Let's be real, Joey. Although I appreciate the sarcasm, my friend. Derek B., hear me out. Josh over the way they used, but shit keeps popping. What if CJ came for outwardly us? I don't necessarily understand what you mean. Are you talking about CJ Allen? Josh over the way they use. Hear me out, over the way they use, but shit keeps popping. I can't understand necessarily exactly what you're saying, Derek B. So I apologize, but I'm not sure what you mean there. Either way, Joey Donuts with a comment of the day. Comment of the day. Second best quarterback in the AFC East. Where's Deoxys when you need him? Where's Deoxys? Or Seven Rings, my Patriots people that hang here. He always seems to keep it real. I need a Patriots fan that is realistic in the fact that oh my word, Drake May is not what some people think he is. Not yet. Could he be? Sure. Continue the mission says Derek drinking too early. My guy, I am with you. I'm with you. It's 10:45 at my time, Eastern time. Slow it down, Derek. Oh, here comes Derek. You're a good sport, bro. Go Bills. Appreciate you, Derek. Just listen, I literally just truly didn't understand what you meant. Like, type it again or something, and I'll go over what you were trying to say. Nettie O, isn't Gardner Johnson's first initials? Yes, it is. It is, but I don't know what he was. Yeah, I don't. What if CJ came for out? Yeah, I don't know what he means. He could be talking about Gardner Johnson, though. Absolutely. Let's just get D-line, Stevie Ray says. Well, Stevie, that's where I'm at. Oh, check this out. Your mom in the building. Your mom is in the building. What's up, your mom? If you're new, I appreciate you hopping in. I think you must be new because I don't remember that name unless you changed your name. Let's see what your mom has to say. Trend with all the past Super Bowls isn't a superhero quarterback, but a shutdown defense. Bills have to address corners and pass rush, or we will fall short once again. Listen, your mom, funny as hell name. Completely fair statement. Completely fair statement. Now, listen, the Patrick Mahomes of the world are obviously I don't like the Chiefs and I hate them, but Patty Mahomes is certainly superhero-esque when he's on. So other than them, though, yeah, I mean the Jalen Hurts of the world, obviously Sam Darnold, they're no superheroes. But they have strong defenses, and they get after the quarterback, and they can press man defense. I am so with you, which is why I'm excited about Jim Leonhard in this new defense. Right from the beginning, I got on the train. Not that I was ever not wanting it, but I'm so excited for the aggressive style defense that we should absolutely be playing since from the first snap throughout. So your mom, I agree with you 100%. Stevie Ray, how about Dexter? Possible, but Dexter's worth $1 trillion. That's what he wants. Continue the mission. Appreciate that, Rose. Continue. Mega 22. F the wide receiver talk. We need a pass rush. Fair. I'm not with, never really have been with a wide receiver at 26. For a while there, I thought the Bills would have absolutely went with KC Concepcion if he fell. Maybe there's still a part of me that thinks that they might, although I don't think that they should. They might, though. They absolutely could. I want to go defensive side of the ball, and I haven't changed on that. For all of you that have been with us for a while, I have not changed on that. I think defense is the way that we need to go. Bag of donuts, sour cream glaze tend to be my preferred poison. So, you know what I actually like? I'm not really a donut guy, but you know what? If I'm going to get a donut, the blueberry which I also think is glazed. I'm not a donuts guy. Stevie Ray says, give the 26 and Sanders to get Dexter. Whoa, okay. That's a young guy. Doesn't cost them much. The Giants wouldn't know the middle of a rookie contract. I think I'd be okay with that. But then you don't pick till 91. Just know that. And you have other holes. If you do that, then you're probably signing Milano, Epinesa, Trey White, Shaq Thompson. You probably have to sign them all. Which I'm not really even against that, to be honest with you. I kind of like that, actually, Stevie. I kind of do. I live in Iowa, so I bought a 70-inch screen so I can watch the first game in the new stadium. 75 inches. Yeah, good for you, man. Good for you. And what you should be watching, we may be at the game, but if we're not, we'll be streaming live. So have your 75-inch with the game and then your computer next to you with Cold Front live reaction of the game. That is the ticket, folks. Big-ass TV and then the computer watching Cold Front. Probably have my son on Cold Front Jr. too. We'll do that together. And Junior. We'll probably all be doing that if we're not at the first game, which I'm going to do my damnedest to get there. But if we're not, I expect all of you to be hanging with us. I know there's a lot of creators, right? I'm not really a creator, but there's a lot of Bills people that are live. So I know slim pickings, but it's my reactions are better. Like, come on, boys and girls. We know this. My reactions, my talk through the game. I don't know if there's anybody better. It's just, nobody in the world has really realized it yet. That's the only issue. That's sarcasm, by the way. I'm not a cocky piece of shit. Your mom says, yeah, I hope we just get the best talent available, maybe even trade back for more depth. That's what I think. That's what I think happens. One of the mocks here recently came out from one of these analysts says that the Bills are going to go 26th pick for an offensive guard. If I see that, I'm going to throw up live next Thursday. I'm going to throw up live on the internet if we take an offensive guard at the 26th pick. No bones should, would, or could. If they go wide receiver, I wouldn't be mad. I would, depending on who it is, I guess I'd be slightly frustrated. Only because you then have to wait till 91. Does that make sense? Like, let's not forget about DJ Moore. Let's not forget that there's still Khalil Shakir. Let's not forget that there's still Dalton Kincaid. Let's not forget that they still have the potential of trading away Josh Palmer, maybe. Let's not forget, though, I know you won't like this, Keon Coleman's still there as a wide receiver 4. Keon Coleman is good. He's very good. So that's the only reason why going wide receiver number 1 to me and then not picking till 91 when the defense really needs to be addressed is question marks from Cold Front. We averaged damn near 30 points with no number 1. That being said, I'm with you. What's good, Ike? That's literally where my mind is, and that's exactly why. Kurganelli, what's up, baby? Blueberry is goated. Okay, yes, I agree with it. If I'm getting a donut, that's what I'm getting. I can't even tell you the last time I had a donut, but that's what I'm eating. Blueberry cake donuts are goated as well. Close second to sour cream. I've never even had a blueberry cake donut. Donut talk. What's your favorite donut? Put it in the comments immediately. What is your favorite donut? We're talking draft and donuts. Bean isn't trading up. No, I don't think that's going to happen either. Palmer, Shakir, and Moore could be crazy. My point. And then throw in Kincaid and Knox. I mean, right? Your mom? That's a good freaking core of receivers. Really good core of receivers. No bones. It's a crunchy, craggly exterior that soaks up all that glaze, which makes sour cream donuts so delicious. I mean, fair. I mean, very good description, my friend. We do have to protect Allen depth on the O-line. Wouldn't be horrible and possibly help Cook even more. Yeah, but first pick, you just signed 2 NFL offensive linemen starters for their career in Austin Corbett and Cushenberry. I'm not going depth at OG at 26. Hell no. Stephen Diggs came back to the Buffalo Bills, Brian Webster says. I do hope we address D-line and corner heavily. Yep. You're one of my favorite careers, definitely my favorite Bills. Well, I appreciate you, Ethan. Thank you, my friend. Everybody else should be the same. It's just a matter of time, right, Ethan? Just a matter of time, baby. Let's get up to 500 subscribers, please. Subscribe immediately. Tell your whole family. Now, here's somebody new. Olszewski. Did I say that right? Olszewski. Please tell me I said that right. I think I did. Olszewski, 422 iffy. Walker will be this year's Jordan Davis. I don't know if you were here from the beginning, Olszewski, but Walker's had to have lost 20 to 30 pounds. And I think he now can get after the quarterback even, I don't want to say with ease, but a lot better than he has. And he won't be asked to play nose tackle. And I'm excited to see what he puts on the field because I am a huge Deone Walker advocate. I have some film study on him too in the channel from months and months ago. So follow that if you or watch that if you'd like. But please tell me, make sure, because I think you're new here and I appreciate you hanging. I don't remember seeing you before. Just make sure that I pronounce it correctly because I want to get everybody's name right. Olszewski has to be right. What's good says, believe it or not, the Bills have a lot of power on offense if they can just get it right on defense. Super Bowl bound. Yeah, I mean, is it really a question mark if the Bills have a legitimate offense? I don't think so. I don't think if people are questioning their offense, that's pretty tough to do. You turn the ball over 5 times against the Broncos, and you should have won. One stop. I haven't looked at the O-line draft, but if there's a game changer, I wouldn't be mad. I think there's a couple that are going to go in top 15, actually, but they wouldn't fall to 26. Believe it or not, the Bills have a lot of power and offense. Oh shit, is that the same thing? Yep, same message. Pretty sure the blueberry donuts you like are the cake to. Oh, no, not blueberry jelly filled. No, that's not what I'm talking about. So maybe it is technically a blueberry cake donut. Thank you. They're predominantly 2 type of donut cake and yeasted dough. Jesus Christ. No bones. Do you own a coffee shop? A pastry shop? You know an awful lot about donuts, my friend. Or do you own maybe you own Dunkin' Donuts? That'd be cool. Horror movie says it's too bad a lot of newer people didn't get to see your reaction during the Broncos-Bills game. You were really giving reaction. Oh, yeah, you better believe I was. I'll get heated, baby. We'll get excited. We are the ultimate. All right, so just so you know, for anybody new that wasn't with us during the season, we only started like week 12 or 13, this whole channel. So what is that, November, December, something like that. I think it was November. When we do live reactions, we are the epitome of what you shouldn't be, which is an absolute roller coaster. We are the theme park of all theme parks on this channel. We are high and we are low as shit. Rarely are we on that middle ground. So it's tough, but it's fun, baby. Thank you for that, though, Ethan. You're absolutely right. And we'll be here this upcoming season. So, I'm confident we'll keep growing. Seen some lowlights of D. Alford. Not sure how I feel about that pickup. Yeah, I know. You could see the low light when he got absolutely torched and turned around and fell over. I know. But the highlights are also very good. And overall, for nickel cornerback, I think it's going to be just fine. I really don't mind the pick at all. I'm an ex-page. Okay, there it is. No Bones is an ex-pastry chef. So No Bones knows his donuts, all right? If anybody wants to tell No Bones about donuts, just don't. Just don't. Our guy, we have a well-rounded community here, do we not? Actually, do me a favor, everybody. Type in the comments. We're going off the left field here. Type in the comments what it is that you do. What do you do for a living? I'm sure we have a plethora of different professions here in this community, and we're going to keep this thing growing, of course, but I want to know what you guys do. So now I know No Bones used to be a pastry chef. I know there's a couple guys I think are still in school, but I don't know what everybody does. I want to know. Mel Kiper's mock came out. He has Falk edge rusher going to Bills at 26. Yeah, fair enough. He's pretty twitchy. Pretty bendy, pretty explosive. That's for sure. So sad that Josh Allen actually sold the game against the Broncos Love Josh Allen, but that was all on him. It was all on him, but I mean, you're not actually thinking that he like was paid to give that game up. Is that what you're saying, your mom? I hope that's not what you're saying. I don't think that's the case. Although that fumble at the end of the second half certainly looked suspicious, but I don't think he's doing that. I don't think he did that. Holding the ball like that before halftime, even in Pee Wee football, they teach you not to. I know. You're right. I'm with you there. That's terrible, but I don't think he purposely gave it up. I freaking hope not. Are you doing a mock draft later during this live? Actually, we're going to do that in about 5 minutes. I just got to get up to all these comments. I'm a maintenance tech for apartments. Very cool, your mom. So we got. I know donuts make no bones about. Yeah. Okay. So we got. Basically like maintenance, it's almost a damn contractor for probably an apartment facility, I'm assuming is what he means. Oil field, ex-pastry chef, paraprofessional, Good Ike. What's Good Ike? Paraprofessional. Big Papa Bill. What's up, Big Papa Bill? I hope Ed Oliver can stay healthy this season because he was about to be an all-pro before some idiot stepped on his ankle. 100% he was. First game, sack, tackle for loss, like stud. Absolute stud. Now No Bones is a carpenter cabinet maker. So from the pastry world to wow. Kurganelli, he sells electrical lineman safety gear. We got a salesman in the house. Wow. Spidey Munns, what's up, baby? Go Bills. We're about to do a mock. I just wanted to know what everybody does. Ethan, horror movie fan, do basic mechanic work and junk removal as well. Mechanic like automotive or mechanicals like in residential and commercial, like real estate. Outside work during, that's awesome. Spidey Munns in pest control. Man, we are hitting a lot here. I got to get over to TikTok. I'm freaking late. Holy shit, there's 40. Oh, my God. Okay, TikTok, I'm with you, baby. We're coming. John, go Bills. Yes, sir. First pick defense and sign Brandon Cook afterwards. Schwab, I don't mind it at all. Oh, I can't wait for the season start, Shannon. I know. What the hell? We're only 6 months away? What the flip? That's why the draft is going to get us through, baby. Now will the Bills be able to beat my Texans this year? Yes. Although I hate the Texans because they're so damn good. But why are they so damn good? Because their defense is filthy. And if their quarterback wasn't 14 years old that came right out of modified football during the postseason, I think you guys would have made the Super Bowl. Now will the Bills be able to people? Oh, yeah. Yo, Sick Hat. Hey, Sergeant, appreciate you, man. Can't wait to watch the Bills take on Green Bay at Lambeau. Oh, man. Sick game. I hope it's 0 degrees. Go Pack, go. I'm with you. I actually kind of like the Packers. I like Coleman's talent. His only issue was his immaturity. 100%. Continue the mission. 100%. He needs to change it around. When do we pick again around run? 26th pick. Keon being under Stevie means absolutely nothing to me. Well, if he can get his footwork and his route running down, which is what Stevie Johnson was known for, separation off the line, I mean, I'll take it. It can't hurt. Refs held Denver a bit. I know it was a rough game. It was a rough game for the refs. I totally agree, but it's not their fault. It's not the refs' fault that we turned the ball over 5 times. Well, one of them was kind of the catch. I still think it was a catch. Don't care. I'll take that to the end of time. Somebody get this guy some Patriots gear. Rob C. No, thank you. If you send it, I'll hang it up for you. How about that? Thoughts on new head coach? Burn Patriots gear. Mark the Soul says. Was very nervous and surprised and was not jumping for joy when it first happened. I'll be the first to admit. What he did with hiring his coaching staff, though, very mature of him, in my opinion. And I love the picks. I think he's headed in the right direction. New England Patriots are going back to the Super Bowl. I literally think there's less than 5% chance that happens. I watched Dan Mitchell during the games. You two should collab because how am I going to choose? Shannon, Dan Mitchell's a phenomenal dude. I like him a lot. I became, somewhat friendly with him here recently. And we're starting to do some work for the Bills Roundtable, actually, Cold Front is. So we're kind of collabing a little bit. I know. I get it. I'm a small little dude that just likes the Buffalo Bills. Well, not small. I'm big guy, but you know what I mean? This channel is nothing like Dan Mitchell. So I get it, Shannon. I mean, you do what you want to do. You do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. I would love to see you around if it happens. Dean Roberts, keep dreaming. Yeah, good luck. Just say the word. I can get you on the Patriots bandwagon. I have connections, Rob C says. Shift lead, nursing student. Okay, here we go. Shift lead, nursing student, Chiefs bouncing back. No, they're not, Big Mac. No, they're not. You Pats fans are in the wrong group chat. No, listen, we invite everybody. We want everybody to hang with us. Patriots, Packers, doesn't matter who. We appreciate everybody being in here as long as we're respectful. Josh Allen, remember, we're turning haters to homies too. We got a lot of Patriots fans that are followers and subscribers here, and we got a lot of people that come in hot talking shit that we turn the other way. Josh Allen is not that good. Drake May is a lot better. Oh, stop the madness, Dean Roberts. Just stop it. Patriots had easiest season, help from the refs. They did have they had one of the easier schedules. That's true. I feel too many people are too confident in Dorian Williams. I want to see him starting. Roll Bruins. Yeah, I don't know that Dorian Williams is going to start, but he's not as bad as it seems either. I think he's a pretty good option. But I don't think he's the answer to all of our prayers. But with the right pieces on defense, Dorian Williams can fit in just fine, in my opinion. I think he can do well. Roll Bruins. No, not going to happen. Where do you think Diggs end? I don't know, Schwab. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea if anybody's going to want to touch that. Schedule is not out yet, right? Schedule is not out. Opponents are out. So we know the Bills. We know who the Bills are playing. We don't know when. We know where they're playing, home or away against the teams, but we don't know when they're playing who. DJ Moore is going to be a difference maker, multiple 1,000-yard season. Now he's got the best QB. Cryozin, I absolutely agree. Appreciate the follow NFL fan experience. I absolutely think that DJ Moore is a difference maker, and quickly, right away. Just followed you, not in Nino official. Appreciate you, man. I forgot. Forgive me if I mispronounced that. Cryozin, appreciate the follow. I must have missed that trade. We got him in a trade. Did more? Oh, yeah. DJ Moore was traded a couple. Oh, man. What is this? A month ago, boys and girls? A month ago, DJ Moore or so? A month and a half? I don't know. It was a while. No, I think it was about March 11th, right before the season started, right? Yeah. So it was like March 8th or something like that. He was traded to the Bills from the Bears for a second-round draft pick, but the Bills also received a fifth-round draft pick in that trade. What other job do you have, Cold Front? I'm in the automotive world, and I general manager, so I run car dealerships. General manager of automotive dealerships for 15, 16 years now. I was young when I first actually 13 or 14 years. I got my first general manager job at a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram store in New Jersey when I was 26. And now I'm 39. So, yeah, 13 to 14 years, depending on the dates. I'm not going to have to get two jobs to get all the streaming. I know, to get all the streaming services. I know, it's ridiculous. Oh, very cool, Ethan. Automotive mechanic. I love it. Love it. That's a dying breed, my friend. It's not sexy, but you know what? You can make a shit ton of money because there are none available, and it's what dealerships and the like, everybody needs them. Everybody needs it. If you get your training, get your ASEs, potentially some factory training, you make a lot of money, my friend. I don't know how old you are, how long you've been in it, but absolute possibility to make a shit ton of money. It's a very good career. It's demanding physically, no doubt, but it's a very good career. And I always choose to overpay. I overpay everybody in my buildings because I have zero turnover. People don't quit. Give them the money. Make it a good place to work. Give them the money. We have less than 2% turnover in 8 years where I most recently have been. So I just pay everybody. I don't know if you could tell that by my personality, but everybody, you make money, I'm making more. So I'm fucking fine with it. Make a shit ton of money, have a great place to be, and go to work every day. That's my main goal. And then the customers can feel it too. And it's just fucking, and I don't want to say it's easy, but it's not that hard to keep people around. Really isn't. I live near Green Bay and they announced Bills versus Lambeau. Yeah, baby. I'm 100%. Oh, good. Your mom. Good for you, your mom. Whittle, appreciate that file, man. Do you think Bean trade a player during the draft? I think he might. I still think that Josh Palmer is a potential trade candidate, like during the draft. I really do. Uh-huh. And I think he's not signing a lot of these. Now that we talk about this, I think he's not signing a lot of these free agents that were on the team last year right now. And he's not signing them because he can't use them for trade bait because nobody's signing them either. Your mom says you got to get Dan Mitchell on. Your mom, you're a Dan Mitchell guy? Yeah, you know what? I should. He's extremely busy and he's got, branches out into all these different channels. I don't know how easy it would be to get him on here. But I'm sure he would for, half hour, 40 minutes. Actually, during the season, I don't know if you guys, anybody that's a follower or subscriber here, he was the one that kind of helped me get my feet understanding how this all works. Again, this is not my living. I'd love to do this for a full time, but Dan Mitchell reached out when we first started. He saw some like when I was on live or something. I don't know. And he said, "Hey, bub, like, come on. Can you come on our show, his show?" And I did. So the last maybe 6 or 7 weeks of the season, maybe 5 weeks or so, I don't remember. On Wednesdays, I was on his live when we were previewing the upcoming game for the Buffalo Bills that Sunday or, Monday or whatever it was, or Thursday. I don't know. Did anybody remember that? So, yeah, I was on Dan Mitchell's show, and we're going to get back into that during the year, I do believe, on Wednesdays doing previews for the upcoming game that the Bills have. Just for all the newer people, nothing makes Cold Front voice his opinion more than when it comes to anything Drake May. Yeah, please. This is true. This is true. You get me going if we're going to be talking about Drake May because it was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, nice. Blue collar jobs are where the money is going to be in the future with AI taking over less than hands on. I don't disagree with you, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in. So we invest in real estate. I own multiple commercial buildings, residential apartments, a couple of the Airbnb things. Like we have a condo on a mountain, a ski resort, small, that we rent out and stuff. We use it when we can get up there. I own a laundromat. I thought that was going to be super fucking fun when I bought it. Not so much. But my point is, for instance, the laundromat and everything else, and we own a farm. I live on a farm. We got about 90 acres. We do meat. We have Angus, black Angus. We sell cows for meat. And, we got birds, ducks and geese and chickens and stuff for eggs and all that other shit. Busy. So my point is, with all this, all of our experience, the hands-on trades, like No Bones is talking about, is a dying breed, and it's so needed. And somebody like myself would be willing to pay top dollar, whether it's in the automotive world or in real life for everything else we do with investments. I have a guy. I have like a guy who does kind of everything wherever we need something. A tenant says, "Oh, I got a water issue," or the plumbing's, well, he goes down. Here at the house, he'll mow and get the cows ready during, a lot of work we've been doing here lately. My point is, trades are a dying breed, and it's not sexy, but you're right. They're always missing, and there's never a guy. I can't even find a quality person who is reliable to come fix washing and drying machines, washers and dryers at the laundromat consistently, because they're always fucking break. They're always clogged. There's always the sensor. There's always a this, or that, and the other. I'm getting sick and tired of it because there's nobody in our area. We're a small area. There's nobody in our area that just knows it and is like, "Yep, call me, I'm there." And that's not even a matter of money. It's just a matter of somebody not willing and knowing how to do it. So I agree with you. Will not miss a chance to see Josh Allen play right in real life. I have to go Bills versus Packers. Then I can die after. Oh, stop that. You're not going to. Yes, I'm with you. Spidey says, that's how I found you. Yes, the Dan Mitchell show. Dan Mitchell's just a chill dude that loves the Bills. Y'all would have a good chat. Yeah, we have. We've had multiple good chats, and we'll continue to do that for sure. Yeah, that's how I subbed. I was subbed already. I think saw you. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, awesome. Appreciate that. As an Eagles fan, I just love Rufus Rodgers. He already changed his name. Same photo. I just love the Buffalo Bills, so I end up rooting for Hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate you hanging in here. And the Bills are hard not to like. Bills Mafia is fantastic. Good morning. Which would be better Oh, Mark Krajewski, how are you, Mark? Which would be better, Kayden McDonald's or trade 26 plus something else for Dexter Lawrence? Well, it depends on what that something else is. That's a great question. Depending on what the something else is, but I know we want proven now, but I think Kayden McDonald is a proven now. I would go Kayden McDonald if those are my two options. I saw you on a show. That must be how I subbed already. Yep, gotcha. Appreciate it. I'm looking to invest in real estate myself. I'd like to pick your brain. Absolutely, no bones. Absolutely, real estate's fantastic. I'm not really a stock market guy. I don't know it that much, so I chose to do tangible things that I can increase value and basically force appreciation, and then take a lot of depreciation come tax time. Huge benefits tax wise. And the tangible part of it is kind of what gets me. Like, I don't like ordering shit on Amazon. I'll drive 30 minutes to go get what I want now instead of ordering Amazon and see it in 2-3 days. I'm fucking going there. Literally, I'm going there. I grew up on a farm with my great grandparents. Awesome. I know how to take care of animals and grow just about anything because, yes, I love it. The kids love it too. They learn a lot, hard work. And we're small, so it's not like, crazy, but it's really great being outside. I think there's something to be said holistically. I'm not really that type of guy, but when you go outside and you kind of soak in the sun in the morning, your day's just in a better place. Bro, I could be your guy where you live. Oh, well, your mom, I need the guy. So I am in Schuyler County, Watkins Glen area, the southern end of Seneca Lake in the Finger Lakes of New York. Where are you? No one can pronounce my last name. I gave up on it. Well, was I wrong? Rufus? I must have been wrong. My apologies, man. I thought I nailed it. God, I thought I nailed it, honestly. Whittle, thanks for the follow, Whittle. Mark the Soul. Son's not going to be happy hearing we're coming to town. Megs, appreciate the follow. Okay, Whittle says Palmer plus Torrance plus 26 plus 91 for Dexter Lawrence. Way too much, Whittle. Way too much. What would you do? Put Austin Corbett at right guard? I'm very high in the new. Oh, Cryo's in 100%. Me too. During the draft, if a current player is traded, do they have any say in the trade? No. Well, no. It depends on their contract. I mean, if they have a no trade clause, then yes, but otherwise, no. Trade Torrance and Palmer at 26. For Lawrence, Dad Body Poppy. Appreciate that follow, my friend. Your mom here in Wisconsin. Oh, my God. All right. So move out here and we're good. I'll hire you tomorrow. I have a lot of building skills, plumbing, electrical, carpenter, and so forth. My real estate is my preferred investment as well. Okay. Well, no bones. I forget where you are. If you're close, let's talk, baby. All right. Should we get into a mock draft, ladies and gentlemen? Mock draft time. I had it set up. It took us longer than, Dave coming in. 26 in Torrance and Palmer for Dexy instantly, Dave says. From X. Dave, how are you, my brother? Yes, Whittle, you would draft a guard and let Alex Anderson start. But Alec Anderson's going to have to start at left guard because Edwards left. Bills got to the AFC Championship game with Feliciano and Darrell Williams at guard. True. I just don't know if I want to mess that up right now. The number one rush game in the world. They're all there except for Edwards. That's why I say I go McDonald first. But I hear you. I hear Dave. I hear you as well. I don't mind Palmer. Torrance will absolutely ask to get his bag of cash. I think it's next year. After this next year, he's going to be asking for a lot of money. So that we're going to have to figure that out. Maybe a trade him now before he's locked into a shit ton of money. Fair. We had geese, chickens, goats, a cow, and a lot of dogs and cats growing up and grew just about any type of – wow, that's freaking awesome. How much land did you have? If you're doing crops, you must have had hundreds of acres. We have 3 dogs as well. We have Bull Mastiff and 2 Great Pyrenees. The Pyrenees live outside. They're livestock guardian dogs. All right. Are we doing it, folks? Type mock draft if you want a mock draft. Chat immediately. Mock draft for mock draft. Are we rolling a mock draft right now? If we are, we're going to go 4 rounds, I believe. We don't have everybody in here today, but we're going to punch through it. Kurganelli starts it off with mock it up. Let's roll. Brian Webster says Buffalo Bills get on the draft. Dave says mock. I think Dave enjoyed our last one. I think you just texted me the other day. Schwab says mock draft. Good guards are getting $18 million, and the best comp pick would be at the end of the third. Yes, you would get that comp for sure if you do that. I mean, that's fair. Or no, the comp has to come from a signing, does it not? Doesn't a compensatory pick have to come from a free agent signing? I don't think a trade works, does it? What's good, says mock draft. Mock it is, baby. Let's roll. We're going to mock it up here. All right. We're going to share the screen. There we are. I think we're going to go with this guy. A little bit better, right? That one's a little easier. You guys can see that really good, right? Make sure you can see it. Somebody tell me you can see it. For TikTok, I'll be getting after verbally what we're doing. Yes, after Torrance gets signed by someone else, we get a best right after free agency. But if you trade him now, is what I'm saying, I don't think you then get the compensatory draft pick. I could be wrong, but I think that's how that works. I don't believe we would get that. Again, I could be off. All right, here we go. We're going 4 rounds today. 4 rounds. Buffalo Bills. Start your engines. Mock draft. I think this is 5.0 for us here. Let her rip. Fernando Mendoza, Cornell Tate, Reese, Bailey, Love, Magawa, Fano, Bain, Delane. Okay, it's going too fast for me. Can't read them out that quickly. I'm sorry. Dad, no, I'm not. Actually, I think I am. Yeah, I think I am on Twitch. When I click go live, it tells me, you want Twitch too? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Fucking do it. I don't even know what that is. Like, I'm never over there, but I think so. And on Twitch, well, Dadbot, I'm definitely on YouTube. Go to YouTube, Cold Front Buffalo. Everybody on TikTok, go to YouTube, Cold Front Buffalo, and you can watch the screen that I'm looking at. I'm sharing my screen so you can see it. And it looks like we might have froze. Did we freeze? Can everybody see me on YouTube? I hope you can. Okay, so if you're all in there now, here we go. Here are our trade offers for the 26th pick. We're going to look at our trade offers. Cincinnati's willing to give us 41 plus a future in 2027 for 26. To me, not good enough. Miami gives us 43 and 75. Don't like that really either. New Orleans gives us 42 in the future. Oh, okay, here we go. The Giants give us 37 in the future. What is that? The future is probably 27 second round. Probably not a bad number, but I'd be looking for something in the 30s. Hold on a second. Everybody on YouTube, did we really freeze up on you? Did we get frozen quite a bit over there? Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. Let me just try to get rid of these other things here. Want to make sure that there's nothing dragging me down, to be quite honest with you. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right, let's try this again. Okay, Whittle, I see you, Whittle. What's up, man? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I got a little, I don't know, some things slowed me down. So let me pop this guy back up for us. Okay. I don't know if we're having issues. My apologies. I don't really know what I'm going to have to do because I don't want to cut it off and then get back. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm not down. Harmony face can be audio is still good. All right, so if you guys can't see my face, fine, whatever. You're fine. They move Rousseau to outside linebacker. He won't be able to cover. Heading over to YouTube now. Heading there now. Okay, yeah. Appreciate everybody coming over here. As far as Whittle and Dad Body Poppy, yeah. Everyone, hang over to YouTube if you want to see the shared screen. So, they reached out to number 21 for Iowa, Kayden Weston. Wecken. Okay. All right, so I'm not liking any of these trades. I'm man, that's kind of crazy actually, but I don't think we got much from this. So for instance, if Miami gave us if they were in like the 30s, 35, 37, 38, like I might consider it, but we're not here to do future draft picks either, to be honest with you. So let's continue. There's my guy. First of all, this has been my guy since like the first minute, Dylan Thieneman. Okay. If this guy's available, I think you have to take him, but I'm not going to for this sake. All right. Now, I also don't know what you guys want to roll. As you can see this draft board, you tell me when I'm here. Okay. If this is me, I am absolutely at this moment in time taking Dylan Thieneman, but I can go to Kayden McDonald, maybe. All right. Not necessarily a lot of land. Dave says do the Dexter trade for 26. Screw the future picks. I want 2 this year for a first. I'm with you. I think Miami deal is the best. No Bones says. I kind of agree, but I don't like it because it's nowhere near little choppy. Shit, man. I'm sorry. I don't know why this is happening. Your face camera's kind of, we don't trade with the enemy. Take 41 from Miami, then take 41 and one of our fists to jump a couple spots to 38-ish. Yeah, but so you're saying you want to take, I mean, if that's the case, then go with the Giants and try to, well, that's a future. I don't know. Jay says can't see the screen. Yeah, Jay, I know. The screen is YouTube. YouTube Cold Front Buffalo. You can see the screen with me. I don't want to, force people off TikTok, but if you come over to YouTube Cold Front Buffalo, find that we're live and you can see my screen. And we can do it together. So, all right. We're only doing 4 rounds here too. So I'll take 43 and 75. And we can also mess with these if we want. We can counter them if you'd like. But I kind of like 2 extra picks, at least in this scenario, because we're only doing 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? First and fifth. Spidey says first and fifth for second and third. I mean, I guess that's first and fifth for second and third. Yeah, but I don't know if I want to. Yeah, Kurganelli. I don't know. We haven't had this before. Not like this, at least. It would be choppy for a second, but then it would get better. I don't know what I should get rid of. What I'm doing. What I have too much going on or whatever. I don't know. I got rid of everything for the most part. It's kind of shitty though. It kind of pisses me off, to be honest with you. Was it you before that said you could help out? Like I don't think my computer might not be strong enough for this shit, to be honest with you. Because I'm saving. I don't know. Anyway, what do we want to do here, boys and girls? I think I'm going here. I don't love it. Actually, you know what? Let's see. What else do they have? No, that's not going to work. Let's try it. Trade rejected. Barely. I tried to get the 30 instead of the 43 and started instead of the 26. Let's roll with it just so we have some additional picks. Yes, horror fan. Ethan, you're absolutely right. It only happens when I share my screen, especially with a something that's like a live deal here. Okay, now we got Buffalo up. We took that trade. Now we got Buffalo up. I think at this moment in time, this is kind of where I'm going. So I am absolutely taking Lee Hunter. Absolutely taking Lee Hunter. There goes Rodriguez. Recap. No, I don't want to see that. I want to see us. What is command center? Oh, there we go. All right, so we're up again. We're going to close that. We took Lee Hunter. We got one trade offer, 84 and 120 from 75. Probably not the worst in the world, to be honest with you. We can go. Oh, we could have got Dominique Orange, but we don't need him anymore. You guys see this, yeah? Sitting at 75. I would have liked this Kamari Ramsey, to be honest with you. No Bones says pause it. Pause what now? Let's see. Wow, that's kind of late for Malachi Fields, isn't it? And when are we again here? We would pick at 43 and then 75 and 91. Okay, 43, 75, and 91. We have Dominique Orange, but we just got an interior. Malachi Fields. Joshua Josephs, if we want to go for an edge. I think we can get some edge a little bit later on. Ted Hurst, I don't know if he'll last to 91. I think that Joshua Joseph is probably not a bad play right here for edge. What do you guys feel? And then maybe we can even get a Teddy Hurst at 91. Well, Bud Clark too. I like Bud Clark a little bit. What do you guys think about Joseph's right now? I think I'm going to go with Joseph's. We're going to get an edge right here. Taking him. Oh, Hurst is gone. Bud Clark is gone. Shit. Our guys are gone. When are we up next now? Oh yeah, that's right. 91. We had that anyways. Let's see our trades. 91 to 118, 109, 140. Yeah. That's kind of late. We'll stay in just for the sack or the lack of argument here. I know, no Bones. I kind of like that as well, but it didn't really play out with Ted Hurst. Oh, you know what, fellas? Are we going Skylar Bell now? Are we going Skylar Bell? I think we do. I think we go Skylar Bell. Any argument there? I think I'm losing people because it's not working that well. I'm going to go Skylar Bell, see how this is. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to figure out how in the world I fix this internet bullshit. And then hopefully we can get back and do another one. I apologize about the issue. Kind of like Kilgore. Um, 120. Okay, so this is it for us here. Not that we really want to trade back now, but I don't think any of those are all that great. So I'm gonna no. Let's see. We really do need linebacker. When would be our next pick? Because I like this Red Murdoch, to be honest with you, out of Buffalo. I kind of like him late. I think he's pretty good value. But when would be our next pick? Shoot, I don't remember because we're only doing the four rounds. We don't really need an outside guy. So we got Torian York. I kind of like him, but I'm not familiar here with Keyshawn Elliott. Anybody overly familiar with Keyshawn Elliott out of Arizona State? He's the highest rated right now. Pre-snap reads and run diagnosis, physical run and chase style, blitzing upside, added pass rush dimension. Okay. Reliable tackler who wraps up. I like that. Takes on blocks and disengages effectively at point of contact. All right. I kind of athletic testing. I kind of like this here based on his description. Seems like more of a run block, or I'm sorry, a run stopping linebacker. Does anybody have anything against Keyshawn Elliott that I don't know about? I don't know much about him, but what we have left right here, it seems like he's a pretty good option. Keyshawn Elliott out of Arizona State. Anybody? I think I'm gonna rock and roll with Keyshawn Elliott, actually. Yes, I am. And that's going to be it for this 4-round mock. What I'm going to do, boys and girls, and I apologize, I really do, about this issue. What did we get? We got a B+ grade here. They didn't love our trade back, but again, with 4 rounds, it's kind of a pain in the butt to trade away picks when you're only going 4 rounds. You want to see who you can get. Lee Hunter, Joshua Josephs, Skylar Bell, Keyshawn Elliott. I don't know. Not bad. Not bad overall, to be honest with you. All right, this is what I'm going to do, guys. Hopefully it doesn't take me long. I'm literally going to try to figure out this internet shit with your guys' help, which you're saying could be Wi-Fi, but I got really good connection. I don't know if that's it. I don't know what else it could be. Could it be? Okay, so Kirkinelli's saying the issues are probably 1 internet connection, upload speed, or 2 computer-powered graphics cards. Shit. Yeah, I mean, it's just a main laptop, and I keep saving shit on it. So maybe I'm losing the ability to do these shared screens as I keep saving things on it. I hope not, but we'll see. Could that be it, Kirkinelli? Control-Alt-Delete, Stephen DeLeon says. You don't like that draft? Or you mean Control-Alt-Delete because of what we were doing here? Let me take a look at this, and I will be back on, and I'm not going to put like a delay on it. I'm just gonna rip back on. All right. You have a lot of tabs open. Well, I closed them down. I did, and I closed a lot down. I know you can see me now, but maybe why? Why now? Right? Nothing's really delayed at the moment, is it? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Either way, I think that was a pretty good 4-rounder. We'll do another one here. Just let me get off, and I'll get back on. I'll be with you quickly. I'm sure I'm going to use the same thumbnail, all right? See you, boys and girls.